Good evening. I'm Alicia Malone, and welcome back to more in TCM Spotlight, the defining frontier, the American character in Westerns. Now, the Western genre is an interesting one to look at in terms of what it says about America, because even though these are period movies, the allegorical storylines and mythical characters often reflect the social concerns of modern times. That's the focus of our lineup tonight, how Westerns can sometimes be social commentary in disguise. First, we're looking at the dangers of mob rule and vigilante justice with the Oxbow Incident, which premiered in 1942, directed by William A. Wellman. Henry Fonda stars alongside Harry Morgan as two strangers who roll into a town in Nevada in 1885, just as news breaks that a local rancher has been murdered. They feel pressured to join a lynching mob who set out to find the killers, and the group comes across three homesteaders, played by Dana Andrews, Anthony Quinn, and Francis Ford. These men become prime suspects, and the posse is split on whether they should be lynched before even facing the law. Wellman had wanted to adapt the novel by Walter Van Tilburg Clark for a few years, but had a tough job convincing Darryl Zanuck at Fox to produce it, who wasn't sure that American audiences would welcome a movie about lynching. Wellman first tried pointing to the other successful social commentary films he'd directed, such as Public Enemy and Nothing Sacred, and even agreed to direct two other films Zanuck wanted, Thunderbirds and Buffalo Bill, if Fox execs said yes. Eventually they did, and Wellman hired screenwriter Lamar Trotty to write the adapted screenplay. This is a good one. From 1942, The Oxbow Incident. The Oxbow Incident is an early example of a psychological Western, toning down the action and gunfights in exchange for story, theme, and character motivation. The novel had been published in 1940, and movie-going audiences in 1943, when the film had its wide release, must have thought about the parallels with Nazi Germany. Sadly, the Oxbow Incident didn't do well at the box office, but it was praised by critics and the Academy, with the film picking up one Oscar nomination for Best Picture. It lost to a little movie called Casablanca, but regardless, this Western remained a favourite for director William A. Wellman. It was also a film that Henry Fonda liked from his work at Fox, and over the years, The Oxbow Incident has been compared to another Fonda drama, 12 Angry Men, from 1957. Well, keep watching TCM, because after this break, we'll see another Western with social commentary. Next, Paul Newman stars in a 1967 Western that tackles racism, directed by Martin Ritt.
Next on TCM, Ombre, then The Great Silence, and later, Wichita. Wyatt Earp's The Man in Kansas on TCM tonight.